Yeah, those who have been reassuring us that it's okay to go and wouldn't cost that much, and Larry Lindsay, who said it would cost a couple $100 million, you know, he got fired for saying that, and the neocons said, no, we have to do it for all these grandiose reasons, and it won't cost anything, because we're going to go in there, and it's going to be a cakewalk, and we're going to pay for the whole thing with their oil. And they're the ones now who say that if we leave, we're going to have problems. I would say, why listen to those who gave us such bad advice? Listen to them about the advice about whether or not we should leave. Economically, our foreign policy is a big burden to us, and it offers us an opportunity because it's much easier to cut overseas spending than it is to go after some of our domestic programs. Even if the domestic program technically isn't, you know, proper, and we should eventually get rid of it, you don't start on children's health care, you know, to nickel and dime and pretend we're cutting. We're spending $1 trillion a year overseas to maintain our empire. And it's time we quit it, because it will come to an end. The Soviet system collapsed for economic reasons, not because we beat them militarily. So we can save a lot of money. And I don't mean just bringing our troops home from the Middle East. It's time we brought our troops home from Japan, Korea, and Norway.
Yeah! Tell it, Ron!
I'm convinced we would be stronger for our national defense. We'd have less enemies. I would believe sincerely there'd be less threat of terrorism. And it would be a way to balance the budget and restore some confidence to the dollar. If we immediately announced that we were moving out of there, no longer threatening the Iranians with bombing and invading them, and bring the troops home, I think the oil prices would drop just for psychological reasons, but the dollar would go up in value, especially if we got the budget down to where it's being balanced and nibble away at the deficit. This would be fantastic economic news. At the same time, I think there'd be enough money when we talk about saving hundreds of billions of dollars, where we could still take care of the people who have become dependent for those, you know, their health care and the elderly retired. We can take care of them until we have a better system. But what we need to do is reintroduce the ideas of freedom and responsibility to the next generation.